with another video. So, trying to look for solutions to our assembler issue. And I think, do I have sound? Or is it just really quiet? I think I don't have sound. Oh, I do. It's just really quiet. Okay. And it's using a script called Taledens Inventory Manager, or TEM. And I'm going to give that a try. We'll see if we can get that going. So let's see here. So we need a timer block, which I guess we'll put there, and a programmable block, which we will put here. Alright. So what do we need? I know we need a bunch of computers. Need some motors, displays. Large steel tube, whatever. So I just move these steel plates over. Okay. So let's see. Let's go ahead and grab Taledens Inventory Manager. Okay. Go ahead and name that. Let's go over to this timer block. Call this script loop. Make it silent. Script loop station. Trigger now. Start. The reason you do trigger now and start is the trigger now just triggers it as quickly as possible, like once each game tick. And start means that when you reload the world, it automatically starts back up. And run. So let's go ahead and trigger this now. Okay. That's happening very fast. Not necessarily a bad thing. Now, time to experiment with an assembler. Now, I do believe, if we go ahead and look at, okay, so we did not put a bracket there, but there's now one. So, what we're looking for is, what we're looking to do is move a little bit of each resource into each assembler. So, items which has map coordinates default ingot ore. So we want ingots. Okay. So now if we go to this, I believe we want to put some brackets. Put Tim at the end. Ingots 250. Possibly. And so far that's not happening. Okay. So what happens if we do that? Okay. So let's go ahead and maybe reload this and see what happens. Nothing. Okay. I'm tabbed out right now. Trying to figure this out because I haven't used this before. I wish this guide had more examples. Or possibly, what I may need to do is actually use custom data for this. And nothing? Okay. Now we actually are going to change this because apparently this doesn't need to run nearly as much as it is. So we're going to go ahead and remove the trigger now. Stop this, go to maybe 2 seconds. And we're going to rename this to Tim Loop. And we're going to go ahead and trigger that now. We're going to go ahead and let that recompile. Every 2 seconds it should do it. Okay. So we're still not getting anything to happen. No. Okay, so we do know we can do, and because I'm taking this directly off the guide, if we go to the Icarus backup cargo, and I know if we add this to the end, okay, so it renamed it, and one of each component plus one of each tool. Okay. Okay. So that worked. So rather than component, I need ingots. Right? So Space Engineers organizes all items into a few general types. Within each specific item has a unique subtype name. Tim can theoretically handle any type, but you'll usually be working with just 4: ammo magazine, component, ingot, and ore. When referring to a subtype, you only have to specify the type if there's some ambiguity. Steel plate is only a component, but if a tag says iron, it might be ingot or the ore. In that case, you have to add the type prefix with a slash, unless Tim can guess what you mean. Okay, so now what I'm curious about is if I can put this in the custom data. So let me just, oops, that's annoying. Let's start at the end, I guess. Okay, so we want to cut this, so it should no longer be managed. But is it now? So if I pull this out, it should loop within the next couple of seconds. Okay, so it has to be in the name. Good to know. But if I go to this assembler, and I'm going to go ahead and just cut this. Now I don't want the physical gun object. Okay. Now it's not doing anything. Why is that? Did it crash? No, it's still running. What? What? This just worked for the cargo container. I'll be back in a few minutes, guys. Okay, well, we're right back. So the tag that we made wasn't working here, but Um, we do know that we could get the temp tag to work on this cargo container. So we're going to try it here. So Tim ingot 250. And now if we check the inventory for that, okay, well it went and got everything, which we don't want. So let's put all of this back. And now it's doing exactly what we want. But it won't do it for the assembler. Okay. What to do about that? Can Tim just not put stuff in assemblers? Because it should do the exact same thing for, oh, I'm out of oxygen, and I don't want to die. Okay. Let me go ahead and refill this tank. Okay. Wait, is it working now? What? Alright, whatever. That's annoying. So fun fact, it's working now. Okay. Alright. What we're going to do now is hop in here, take our helmet off, and go ahead and run through here. And add Tim components. So now all components should be dragged to here. That said, this guy is full. We're going to go back here and get rid of the Tim tag on this. Actually, okay. Interesting. Okay. And there, sorry, I'm sort of rambling here. There's a priority tag as well. So Each request may optionally have a priority, a P followed by a number, and or amount with an optional K or M suffix. For example, this tag requests 1500 steel plates with a priority number 1. Okay, so the K or the M is like kilo or mega. So if the priority is omitted, it is treated as the last possible priority, or technically a number somewhere north of 2 billion. Okay. If the amount is omitted, then the request is unlimited, and the block will take as many of the specified items as it can. Items from requests are honored in priority order starting 1 then 2, except that all limited requests are honored before any unlimited requests. Okay, makes sense. Consequently, these 3 tags will be honored in this order. Okay, I get it. Neat. Okay. So if I now go component 500, then go to the large cargo container, and now go Tim component, and now also go ingot. It should pull excess ingot, right? Okay. So this pulled excess okay, so as soon as this flowed over 500 for construction components and steel plates, it rolled over into here. And it should have done the same with the assemblers. Where as soon as it goes over 250, so this should have no extra, except for this assembler for some reason. And this assembler, don't know why these have extra. Now what happens when they hit 250? Let's find out here in a second. Now these steel plates are getting pulled, which I do like to see. Every 2 seconds they're getting cleared.
Energy low.
And now that's getting refilled. Okay. So now I do think I can pretty safely increase this, though, to 500 on each assembler. Okay. Neat. I think that handles pretty much all of my concerns, which is great. It's still really dark in here. Let's go ahead and refill our energy. I wish this was instant like the oxygen and hydrogen. Like, it doesn't add anything to the game for this to take a while. That said, I think our assemblers are actually working now, which is pretty sweet. As in, we can schedule them to do whatever we want. Now there is an issue where if we have less than, 2k of any resource, oh, that's interesting. So these actually all get an even share of like the gold and platinum. And right? Platinum 11. Platinum 11. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Well, that helps a lot. Cool. So, now that that's finally off our chest, we're going to go ahead and make probably 4,000 construction components. What else might we need a lot of? Let's go maybe 2,500 computers here, as well as maybe 2,000 girders, since we have the iron for sure. What do we actually not have? So in the TIM small cargo container, interior plates, motors, glass, lots of stuff actually. Okay, so let's go back to our production. Go to TIM 4. Let's make I think 3,000, 4,000, because I overcollect 4,000 interior plates. Let's go maybe 2,000 small steel tubes. Let's go back to, well, it's going to take a while. Let's go back to 3, I guess, and also do 1,000 motors. And then on each of these guys, let's do 2,500 bulletproof glass. Okay. Well, that works. Very nice, very nice. That's very useful. Now, next episode, what I think we're actually going to do, now that we have some production and refining going on, we are going to make a small ship welder. To help us actually construct our base much faster. I know we have these fancy new elite tools, but really I think we're looking to move on to large-scale stuff. Now for that we're going to need the ship itself, and we're also going to need a connector port. So real quick, because I think we still have some extra time, let me grab some steel plates and plan a little bit. So, to be honest with you, this gravity generator is not in the most convenient place. Let's see. So we can actually just move it like one block over and it'll be just fine. It won't be quite center, but whatever. Alright, there we go. acceleration, negative, negative 7.8. Perfect. Now, let's grab some conveyor tubes and armor blocks. So what we're going to want to do is grab this. Actually, we might lose some oxygen here, but this is way more convenient. Yep, we lost some oxygen. Not the end of the world. Cool. Wrong block anyway. Okay. Interior plates, huh? Construction components, small steel tubes, that's all I need. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to show you what I'm going to build, and then I'm going to build it off camera. Okay. Before next episode, so we can just build the welder next episode. So we want to go 1, 2, 3. And now whole block. Now let's go with a maybe 5 radius sphere. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, perfect. 1, 2. 1, 2. Boom. Boom. Okay, just like that. Yeah, that's fine. Now skip 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. This will come together, I promise. Okay. It's not the end of the world. How far? So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We get the basic idea. I'm going to have connectors in the middle of these. I may reduce this to just one landing pad, but I may do one larger landing pad. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. When we come back next episode, I'll have this done. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think. I'm really glad I found this solution, which was actually someone on the Space Engineers subreddit pointed me towards Tim to fix this, which is pretty smart, I think. Thank you, I Online on Reddit. Guy's a champ. But yeah, I'll go ahead and talk to you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.